We never covered this before, but shout out to Danny from the Stop. Danny from the Stop got into some really hot water about a week ago. It should have been covered on the last show. And I do want to, going at content creators, I'm not going to go at Danny. Danny, I'm not coming at you. But it's just like, I just want to talk about what happened with Danny. That is something that Danny hit like one of those ethical moments where the audience got to see his ethics in content. And because Danny is a part of Discords and Reddits, not Discords and Reddits for the Rory and Mal show. And what happened was he screen recorded. You know, they be having like, I guess Discord will be having like Clubhouse style conversations or whatever. So he recorded a conversation that Rory was having in there and included it into a video and put it out. But the killer part was Rory asked or requested, "Hey, Danny, please don't record this." And he was like, "I'm not recording." But and in the video, he said, "I wasn't recording when he asked me." Okay. One of those. And then, but 5 minutes later, I said, "He's cooking, so let me record," and then make a video out of it.
Nigga said that shit expired. It's time now.
Yeah, so it's like,
he was recording the whole time. He just chopped it what he put out.
So,
he just cut it right then.
That's so
it. Little post edit.
So he puts the video out. Now that puts a rift in between your relationship. Between Rory, who essentially has supported you. You know what I'm saying? Rory has like when you watch to the end of the Stop's videos, he's like, "I'm not giving the Stop no exclusives." You know, he has these, just like Chiggs.
He got the drops.
Chiggs got the Joe Budden drop. You know, Chiggs Smooth's recording. You know what I mean? If you're in here, so I always thought it was interesting, and I think that is kind of one of those things. So Danny puts a video out. It's only out for 1 hour. They killing this nigga in the comments.
I missed it.
Oh my God. And I just happened to catch it. Mind you, I didn't even get to finish watching the video because it went private me mid watching it. So I got like 60% of the way through the video, but I'm just like reading the comments, bruh.
I'm sorry, was the video like cringe? Like
a little bit.
Because he sounds a little paparazzi-ish.
A little bit.
Like,
because his posture in the video was pretty savage. See, so Danny, this is my tip for Danny. So like Danny, I think you could have gotten away with it. I understand the posturing. His posturing was, this is exactly what he said. He said, "There was one time I was in Discord and Rory was going on an epic rant. And all I kept thinking to myself was, damn, I should be screen recording this. This shit is golden, right?
Right.
And he said also, I'll never let a moment like this pass again. You know what I'm saying? Without me being able to screen record it and capture it. So when this second moment came up and he screen recorded it, even though they asked him not to, in his mind he said, "I don't care because I already made a promise to myself back then that if these niggas, if you go on another rant, I'm recording it and I'm making a video about it." The only thing that I do think is a little grimy, but I think I'm okay with grimy. You know what I'm saying? So I think you would have been okay doing it if you would have left it up there. But then you also can't become such cool friends with people.
Like fucking, what's that one?
It's better just to stay in the background. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be cool with you.
Yeah.
Have personal conversations. Say I'm not recording. And then purposely go behind your back.
Right.
I'll just never be cool with you. You know what I'm saying?
I plan on using you in that way.
If I plan on using you in that way. You know what I'm saying? So I think there was a way he could have done it.
Nah.
You can scheme ethically.
But it looks bad when...
Because that's...
You pose yourself as somebody that's with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it is foul, though. That's like...
It's fucked up, though.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And you know he felt bad about it because he took it down immediately.
Took it down within an hour.
And you know why he was able to take it down that quickly? Because he was watching everything live, thinking to himself, I got to see what people say about this. Like, in his head, he had to see what people were saying in real time.
He needed help rationalizing
Exactly.
it.
And he found out from the people that I got to get rid of this shit, essentially.
He's probably like the worst of his kind. Like what type of... what type of video styles does he do? I'm not too familiar with his voice.
It's like Chiggs.
Like reporting.
It's like Chiggs, but I would say he specializes in Joe Budden, the Joe Budden universe, and Joe Budden breakoff universe, which would be Rory and Mal. So like that's his specialty.
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
It's pretty grimy, honestly. But this is the thing. There's grimy niggas in content, and there's people who their job is, all they do is steal other creators' work. And
This nigga the new Jason Lee.
yeah, but the thing is, it's like you don't need to be making yourself known. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You need to be moving with a certain level of anonymity if you want to be grimy, I think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be on first name basis with Rory and Mal if I know I'm about to like
Facts.
stab him in the back on content whenever I get the chance.
But how
know?
do you feel about his apology video?
Oh, it was terrible.
He had an apology video for it.
He did because he took the video down.
Yeah, he took the
He
video
probably
down.
recorded it before he even uploaded the first video because he was anticipating this backlash.
No, he did. He did
Nah.
it afterwards because
he did.
see if we can pull that up. I don't know if we
Okay,
can.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can
but
find it.
his apology. Go ahead.
What did he say in the video? Because that's probably
In the first video?
Yeah, that's
To be
important.
fair, I don't remember what he said.
But like, you know, just like what was Rory going off about?
Was it
That-
something to be embarrassed about?
That's like, why would he delete it?
no.
Or is it
I
just
don't
simply
think so.
because of the principle
It was
of
the principle.
privacy?
It was a principle because it wasn't like Rory was like giving his fans an exclusive, like my baby's on the way.
Like he
It
was
wasn't-
finally
it
going
wasn't-
off about Joe Budden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't even
Okay.
that, bro. It wasn't even honestly, and that's another thing too. It's like it wasn't even to me, but I'm not as invested in the Rory and Mal world or the Joe Budden world. So when I'm hearing the rant, I was like, I don't know, this just seems like the typical Rory rant to me. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't get behind that. I can't get behind this type of griminess. This is like taking the condom off while you fucking.
It's bad. It's bad.
Essentially,
It's slimy. It's real slimy.
Yeah, you
Yes.
slick. I can't be around too many slick individuals because eventually I'm a slip.
But can you forgive
Yeah.
somebody like that though if they come back on some like yo,
no,
my fault?
and
No.
that's another
You
thing.
can't, huh?
And that's no, he can't.
That's
And-
just more grease for them to get slicker.
And that's why that's why you have to fully, if you're gonna be grimy, if you're gonna do something grimy like that, you have to commit because you'll never have that person's trust again. So you might as well. That's why I'm. That's
You
why
can't
I'm.
delete the video. If anything, you keep it up and then post an apology video
Exactly.
with it still up.
Exactly.
Like, yo,
yeah. So it's like because they'll never. You're not gonna have that trust again.
Bro, but you
know
had
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
thing going originally. Like
He really had a good thing
I've
going,
had
yeah.
several pharmacists locally that I've purchased prescriptions from.
Right.
That the work was given to me before the payment fee even processed. Just off the trust, off the love.
Oh, for sure.
I could have ran away with my prescriptions,
Could have ran away from the plug. Yep.
but why ruin a good relationship?
Exactly. Yeah. So that was one of the biggest things. I think that was the biggest L that he took.
It
which-
was instant gratification.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
robbed his connect.
Because
He robbed his
imagine,
connect,
imagine
yeah.
that actual nugget of gold that Rory could have gave him that's on some exclusive.
It's the Savon video.
It is a Savon video.
It's the Savon
Oh,
video.
okay.
The
clutch.
apologies at the end of the Savon video.
Got it.
Like,
That's
yo,
what
I
it
got a
is.
video of Joe Budden trying on a Miri hats with
Wait, where is it
lingerie
then? I
on.
just saw
That's
it a
right there.
second
Go
ago.
up, go up.
He might have earned that
Third
video
from-
off the
right there.
trust.
I'm about to say.
He might have earned that exclusive
Down,
drop.
down one right there.
Because it's people that, you know, came to us.
one,
Caught
right
in the
there.
middle. Yep. Caught in
Yeah.
the middle. Okay.
It's people that came to us like, yo, I got some beef I need to come on y'all show and talk about.
Yeah, and we would love to discuss it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good.
As
I've-
long as it doesn't involve violence, because, you know,
I've
that's
taken
never
a,
all right.
that.
We've taken a beef episode.
Can't condone.
We've taken a beef episode before, and it was amazing.
That's
Right.
right, man.
Baby boy, shout out to Baby Boy Jody.
It was epic.
It was. I
Are you
mean,
serious?
but it's one of the best podcasts, 3 Oak Podcast episodes ever. 3 Oak Podcast, Baby Boy Jody. Yeah, It does not matter if y'all know him or not. When I say that shit was it was like watching Soulja Boy. It was like Soulja Boy's home invasion recant on
Yeah.
Vlad TV. It was phenomenal.
It was animated.
And Rick and Morty. Like, so
and
it's
Rick-
aliens and
but
shit.
but it's like
You saw the movie as he was talking.
oh my god, it was
Yeah.
beautiful, bro. It was beautiful.
He was a captivating storyteller.
Cherry was like captivating, and then Cherry's
Yeah.
like in his ear, hyping him up the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
she
Jesus.
gassing him up. Like he was like. Cherry's over there like, yeah, I bet you whooped on that nigga. Huh?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
give him
saying?
that
Like,
TNT.
Okay.
gassing the nigga up perfectly. Everything was amazing. You know, he dropping niggas' names. He don't give a fuck, you know?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for ours then. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
definitely
so
going to
it's
have to get that guy back.
And those are always risky too, because it's like we've had other people like say beef on there.
Yeah.
The story be so dry, they don't want to drop no names. It's like, nigga, if you're gonna jump off the bridge, jump off the bridge.
Oh,
bro.
he
You know-
he mad over $2.
I was
yeah,
about
you know
to
what I'm
say.
saying? It's like this
It
is
costs more for us to.
yeah, you gotta have a good story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and,
like
and the person saying it needs to be good at telling stories.
You go on another person's platform to not talk about the biggest thing that ever happened
to you,
and
and that we all want to know about.
Yeah, like what part did you punch him in the face? Let's get to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
Yeah.
speed through this.
So yeah, and it was a great story. But yeah, this is the apology.
Yeah, this is the
Okay.
part where he starts to apologize. Says, "I apologize to Rory."
You got a pink eye?
Huh? Oh no, that's I don't know.
Wait,
What that,
Rory
that's
be
just a
looking
video.
so sad.
No, that's just tears. He thought it would be different, and it
That's
wasn't.
crazy. All right.
I owe Rory an apology. What I did
look sad right
wasn't
there.
the best. And me saying that I did it under the guise of looking out for my audience is not really sufficient. And man, y'all was telling me off in the comments, and eventually I was like, I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that, you know, that wasn't cool. But I will say this: a lot of y'all who are using this situation to try to shoot at me, and y'all didn't like me from the jump. And I just want to be clear: I'm not apologizing to y'all.
He said, "I'm sorry, but I guess I'm gonna just have to accept that I was wrong." Like, what do you mean?
That's what apologizing is.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't even an apology. This is just a long rant.
Nah, this is a live. He's developing his empathy for the situation. Live.
Right.
He's
Now,
like, I think I might have actually been wrong.
Yeah.
But it doesn't count because too many people told him he was wrong.
That's
You know
what I mean. It's
It
not
didn't come
righteous.
on his own volition.
Right,
He wasn't in the shower
right.
thinking like, yo, I might have screwed this nigga over.
And he
Right.
still doesn't think he screwed him over.
Because
Like,
if this would have went successfully, this is not what happened.
But you don't think
Right,
sometimes
that's
you
a fact.
you
That's
don't
a
think
fact,
sometimes
yeah.
you need another person to kind of remind you. Like earlier, you talked about you was about to jump off until
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
reminded you, and you was like, you know what, I shouldn't have. Let me back.
Yeah,
So-
and there was still certain things that I was not going to do.
Right.
There were still certain things that I was not going to do.
Facts,
like
facts.
off the record conversations that were never public, were never
Gonna
ever
be put out.
Gonna be public. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
there were still certain things that I was gonna jump off the bridge and still not do certain things. You know what I mean?
And he still first asked somebody before putting the content out and seeing what the public thinks about it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
did a lot more than this nigga. And why is it 16 minutes? Is that I need my
Because
glasses.
there's a whole nother video. There's a
Before
whole
it.
nother subject to this video.
So this isn't.
So he put the full video out. He put the grimy video out, right? It's up for 1 hour. It comes down. He puts out another video that he already had in the tuck, but just added his apology to the back end of that video.
Interesting.
I don't even know what to. I don't have the diction to like think of a word to call him. You get what I'm saying? Like my brain is kind of hurting right now. I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
The nigga's an enigma.
Even,
That's what this is.
Yeah.
I need to read a dictionary to
Yeah.
find a disgusting word, a slimy
Yeah.
booger.
Yeah, so it was a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? Which is why it's like because this is the thing too that I think a lot of people don't realize. We can hear the sincerity and the difference.
The dishonesty.
We can hear the dishonesty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like maybe those are the comedian ears again. That
To
we
a
have.
trained ear. I was
To
just
a
about to
trained
say.
ear,
To
yeah.
a trained
Right.
ear.
To a trained ear,
Yeah.
we can hear the dishonesty. You know what
To
I'm
a
saying?
liar's ear.
To a
Numerous fucking
Yeah.
tall tales, nigga.
I'm about to say,
I know when
nigga.
it sound good.
So it's like this, even as apology, it don't make me feel good, and I
You
watch
can't
it.
convince a liar, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I'm okay, and I like. That's why I watch people like Star because this nigga is a proud rat. It doesn't get no better than that, bro. It doesn't get no better than watching a 56 or 59-year-old man pat himself on the back on live, saying that he's proud he just turned somebody into the FBI. It don't get no better than this. You know
Like
what I'm
that's the
saying?
type of shit to make him chuckle in the shower later just thinking about it. Like,
Bro,
like,
yo,
on Angela Yee.
Bro has so many moments. He said he started a show off one time. He said, "Y'all, I woke up in the middle of the night and just started dying laughing because I wasn't sleeping next to a bitch with cellulite." He was saying, "And my life is so good and I'm still rich." He was like, "And all my enemies are dying around me." He's
See,
like,
that's
"I woke up-"
admirable. He's
Yeah.
grateful. You know what I mean? You gotta enjoy and love your circumstances, even if they ain't the best.
Yeah. But let's watch the rest of this.
I was about to say, like, does he say more stupid things?
Kinda. Yeah, kinda.
I'm apologizing to Rory. And I maintain that Julian bugged out. And at the end of the day, I don't think you could have expected me to have a proper reaction on a Patreon Discord where there was like 40 people. It kind of felt like you were trying to strong arm me into apologizing. And I felt like that conversation could have been handled differently. I'm not saying
Wait,
you
can you
necessarily
pause real quick?
own it to me to like reach out to me one.
Did he just like
Wait,
say some hating
hold
shit?
on, let him say some more because I think he might hang himself. I think there's another one like right
But
after
he
that.
already jabbed him with like it was only 40 people.
But we
in there.
got to see the
And
left
he
hook.
paid Patreon.
Where's the left hook?
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah.
On one, but I think the conversation would have been more productive had it included me and Rory or Damaris. And I maintain that I don't necessarily need to be in bad standing either. Like, I don't want there to be friction. I don't want these folks to think that I am trying to sabotage them. That was never the case.
Too late.
I feel like the fan discourse may make it feel like that, but that's not what it is. I truly support Rory, Mal, Joe. I've bought tons of merch
the hole
from
that you was talking
Rory
about.
and Mal. I've donated mad money to Joe Buddens.
Because now he's just
because
like,
he already digged the hole.
He's going off. He's very deep into that hole, and he's being buried alive. And see, the thing is, he doesn't really. He's obviously not sincere, and he's not even trying to be.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you can tell when a nigga's trying. He's not trying. He still doesn't feel that he's wrong.
Nah, he's trying.
He kind of just undercut everything he said right before that.
He's trying, but he's still the animal he is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
He got that dog in him. He's trying to stop it.
Did he just say it should have been me, Rory, and somebody else on the call?
He did.
So, like, he was mad.
He was mad that he wasn't postured up to have this conversation with all these epic figures, I guess.
This is some, like,
It's a little crazy.
what's the woman chromosome? This is some, like, double Y chromosome shit. Yeah,
XY
estrogen shit.
or XY. I think.
XY.
Yeah. I
Wait,
think it's-
XY?
No, we got both.
We got X.
Yeah.
Oh, it's XX then. This
Yeah.
is XX activity.
Drop out. Hey, what can you say? Whoops. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is very foul.
Yeah.
This is
Which I think you should just lean into the villain arc, bro. I think this was the beginning of your villain arc.
The thing is, he doesn't have a choice.
Now you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Because these people will never trust you on the same level.
And his superpowers can only be used for bad.
Yeah,
but
true.
his origin story is like that kid from The Incredibles when he didn't get a picture with him.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, let me hang out with you.
low-key.
It's not like a cool villain story. It's almost like Daddy never wanted me. You know what I'm saying? It's very sad.
Dangerous for him too, because it's the type of thing where if you're trying to get in business with somebody else and they see how you operate it here,
Yeah.
it's a little dangerous.
Yeah, it's always weird when you taking somebody's personal conversation and put it in public is crazy.
And then
It
Rory,
doesn't matter what capacity
matter.
it is.
It doesn't matter the
It's
capacity.
really wild, yo.
Yeah.
It's really
From
wild.
a DM to an audio recording.
It's real. That's nasty work
It's nasty,
right there.
man.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
And then Rory knew what type of person he was because he told him, yo, chill on this one. Like, you can't have
exactly.
this one.
To
But
be
he
fair,
got greedy.
he got greedy,
You know
so-
what I'm saying?
It takes a lot of audacity to be the one to expose somebody for something.
He's very audacious, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is it about me that's so great that I could expose you?
That's true though. That is true.
That takes a lot of confidence in yourself.
That I'm the only
that you
one-
have all your things in order.
I'm the one qualified to put your business out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy actually. I never thought about it like that, but that is a high posturing position.
Like, the nigga was in the crib like, who better than me?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do anything about this, huh?
Yo, dead ass though,
That's kind of
bro.
crazy.
Dead ass
And then he
though.
apologized for.
Yeah, and then I don't see myself ever apologizing on the mic because I don't see myself doing something crazy foul either though. You know what I'm saying?
I
If
don't.
you make a genuine mistake, that's
Yeah.
different.
No,
That's
I'll correct myself.
Yeah.
I'll correct certain facts, but I won't apologize though.
There's got to be a scenario where you're gonna have. Well,
I
not
was
gonna
gonna
have
say-
it, but there could be a scenario.
Maybe
I'm saying
I
it's
just
a-
don't see it.
I'll
Ooh, I can see that.
apologize.
I can see that.
But like, for me to apologize, I would have had to said something
Wrong.
that like I wasn't righteous about. So I feel
That's how I
like,
feel. Yeah,
you know,
that's how I feel.
I wouldn't even,
feel like I ought to be coming from like a really evil position.
you know.
Yeah,
what I
you'd
mean?
have to be
And I
doing
would-
something wrong. Like,
Yeah.
And
make
I'll
a
probably
mistake.
apologize on spot if that was the case. Like, nah, I'm just playing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Fuck
one of
am I
those. But like,
or even stop yourself halfway through.
Yeah.
but like a press apology, that ain't happening.
Yeah, he need a sip of coffee. This nigga on some depressants.
So yeah,
know,
because this
some-
came out a little while ago. So, but shout out to Danny from the Stop. I watch your content. You know, this is an interesting position that I think you find yourself in as well. Where the future is. Your subs are still going up. Did he hit 10K yet? He's about to hit 10K.
About to, yeah.
Because I think when I found your channel, you were at 7 or 6 maybe. It's just been flying up recently. So I mean, he's going to continue to keep doing his thing. I'm interested to see his. I want him to talk. He ain't going to talk about it. I'm interested to see how these are Rory and Mal. I wonder if they kicked him out the Discord.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's a banishable offense.
Yeah.
yeah,
very.
and then I know there were some people who were also saying things like they should take his channel because he
about
took
that.
but I don't think it's that
that's
serious.
extreme.
That's egregious.
Yeah. I don't need
Yeah,
that.
That's
Yeah.
a little out there.
Yeah, because I don't
too
think
much.
Discord isn't that private of a server to where if you rip content from Discord and put it on YouTube, it ain't that big. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't none shit like that. So I think you're fine. It's just you left a bad taste, and people that were helping you, you're in their mouth.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, which
Bit the
is
hand that feed him. Like,
and even the people that because even the people that have reached out to us that have helped us, they know we're still gonna talk crazy about them, but they know that though. So it's like, but we also are not gonna like shout out to Flacco. Me and Flacco have had off the record conversations that he knows I'm not gonna say this on the microphone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm asking you genuinely, look, off the record, like, what do you think is going on back there? And I'm not gonna repeat what this nigga said
Yeah.
to
Right.
fuck up his business. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I would never do that. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
mutual respect.
There's
being
mutual
had.
respect there. But if the nigga jumped out on the YouTube video, then I'll carry it over. But until then, I'm not. I have no, and it's not itching in me either to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, but Danny from the stop, man. Hey,
Feel free to
Danny-
expose us next. I got some secrets.
Danny's watching because go to his main page. Danny dropped a Where's Wax clip, and you know,
Yeah.
Ooh,
I know the
should we
situation.
transition into that after this?
yeah, we'll transition into that next. So shout
Make
out
it
to
smooth.
Shout out to Danny, but I know you watching us, so because everything said it when I saw that Where's Wax clip drop. But we're about to address it, and you're about to see how we do it.